Hey guys, how's it going? See, I don't have earphones on anymore. I don't think I need them anymore. And yeah, I think, yeah. So, anyways, I'm here to talk about. I just got out of Boyhood, the new Richard Linklater film, and I am excited to talk about it. And yeah, now this movie started shooting like I think 2002, I would say, and then ended shooting it like in 2013. So it's a coming of age story. It's about a boy whose whose uh, whose parents, played by Patricia Arquette and Ethan Hawke, are a divorced couple. I would say they're a divorced couple, and so the story's about him dealing with them and dealing with all their struggles over 12 years from age 9, I think, or age 9 or 6 to 15. And yeah, uh, I was really looking forward to this movie. Richard Linklater is a great filmmaker, great director. Before trilogy, Dazed and Confused, just a terrific filmmaker. Ethan Hawke's a great actor. This is a very interesting project and very interesting thing that Richard Linklater did, and I'm sold on all of his movies. And yeah, this is a incredible movie. This is one of the best movies I've seen this year. I absolutely loved every second of Boyhood. There are flaws, but I overall it's just a great story, great acting, great performances from the whole cast. And yeah, I thought it was just terrific. And yeah, all right. And so let me tell you. So the premise is very good. The premise is very good, very interesting. Not like a big premise where a lot of shit happens. There's stuff that happens. There's some serious stuff that happens, but it's like a normal life. It has a relatable tone, and I think Richard Linklater wrote it. You know what? Let me check if he did or not. But yeah, let me check. Richard. No. What? IMDb. But yeah, anyways, yeah, Richard Linklater did a great job. Every shot just looks wonderful in this movie, and I really enjoyed it. I bought into it, like the locations and everything, and I just love all the different locations. And Texas, the location of Texas is very interesting. I would never thought I'd say that, and I don't really see Texas much in movies, so yeah, this was really interesting to see. Let me This was very interesting to see, and it was incredibly well written. It was incredibly well written and well acted by the whole cast. All the actors did fantastic. There's just a very relatable tone, and one thing it captures well is the early to late 2000s. That's where I grew up. That's where I grew up, and I loved how they captured that love. Like you see them playing Wii, you see them going to Harry Potter premiere, you see them going to do a lot of cool stuff that I did. Like you see him playing Game Boy, you see him watching Dragon Ball Z. Pulp culture over the years is very interesting, especially during the early 2000s. I kind of felt some kind of feeling of nostalgia. That's honestly my favorite part of the movie. I mean, the growing up part. Yeah, of course it's great. It's great. Yeah, it is great. Growing up, it's great, and yeah, there's a lot of great scenes. There's like a few flaws. I mean, this movie can't go perfect. Sometimes it does feel a little slow, and sometimes there are a little bit of stuff here and there that are left unexplained. But yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah. This is written by Richard Linklater. He did a great job writing this movie. This movie feels very genuine and very real, and this feels like a passion project. And you could see the passion that Richard Linklater has for this film, and you can definitely tell that he's a very passionate guy. And yeah, you can definitely tell. And overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I'm sorry that I don't know why. Like I almost got every point across. Just everything, all the story arcs, and I love seeing this boy grow up. This movie is special. Chris Stuckman, who, I I know I mentioned these YouTubers, but you know what? They're great. And Chris Stuckman, he said this movie was special. And you know what? This movie is special. Chris Stuckman. And and to everybody. And if you don't check this movie is fantastic. And if you grew up in the late 2000s, if you were a kid like me, uh, in the early and late 2000s, this is a great movie to watch. It's terrific, terrifically acted, terrifically written. It's just a terrific movie, and I don't know, terrifically directed, and Richard Linklater. Wow, if he doesn't get nominated for this, if this movie doesn't get nominated for Best Picture, just I'll be very mad at the Oscars. I mean, I generally like the Oscars, but and they did make some good choices last year, but boy did they have quite a bit of snubs. Yeah. So yeah. If this doesn't get nominated, then the Oscars just don't appreciate film, in general, because this is filmmaking. This is pure filmmaking, and this is like a director taking risks. Why don't we have that? Why don't we have directors taking risks anymore? I mean, yeah, but like, this is a big risk. This could have fallen apart, but Richard Linklater is a fucking genius, and so yeah, so this movie is incredible. So please go see this movie. I'm gonna give it an A. It does have problems, but it is incredible, absolutely incredible, and it's a movie you should definitely see if you're a fan of movies, and if you want to get into filmmaking, or if you want to get into stuff. There's a lot of great relatable stuff. I forgot to mention the acting. Oh yeah, but yeah. Anyways, the acting, very very good. Ethan Hawke and Patricia Arquette did great. In the roles, he had kind of a supporting role as this great divorced father, and Patricia Arquette as this very realistic mother. I did not see her. I just wanted Christian Slater to pop up and be like, "Hey, Alabama." True romance, but that can't happen in this movie. But yeah, overall this is really good. Yeah, check this out. So yeah, this is fantastic. Please, I implore you, check it out. Bye bye. Like, subscribe. Bye bye.